You're listening to Empire of Rust, the world's first and only Transformers RPG podcast. Join the fight as Carapace, Rex, Magnum, Wildstrike, and Sweet Spot fight their way through Iacon's underworld against criminal empires and a movement determined to bring an end to the Cybertronian Confederation.
Welcome back, everyone, to episode 54 of Empire of Rust. And I have a very, very important, very serious discussion I need to have with all of you. Cadbury cream eggs, yay or nay?
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
No?
What?
Okay, you can have. I can have yours
Gross,
then.
slimy stuff. Take them.
Do you like the peanut butter one?
Oh my god!
What? What a Decepticon!
He is truly evil.
You
Chocolate
really don't
filled
like
with
them,
snot. No way.
All right, you know what?
Oh my god!
That might change my opinion here.
I will stick my tongue as deep into that as I can. Man. I love them. I love them.
I remember when I was a child, I had one when I was a child, so my entire childhood, and it was like a life-changing experience. You know?
I used to work at a drugstore, and we had the Cadbury cream eggs. The problem was I wanted to buy a lot of them, but that's not how the store was set up. So I took a box up to the register and said, I want to buy these. They didn't have the box in the system, so they had to open it up and scan each one individually to sell me a box of these things.
That's so dumb.
They can be a bit overwhelming with sweetness, though.
But it was so good.
They're so expensive.
Have you seen the mini ones?
They're so expensive now. Like they cost like 6 times as much as they're worth. You know, the fact that.
But I'll still buy it.
Mike, do you like the peanut butter ones?
They're okay.
Okay.
Like, I like Reese's peanut butter eggs. I don't like the Cadbury peanut butter eggs as much.
I'm tired of beat Reese's.
Or their caramel ones. Yeah, the caramel ones are. But yeah, those are my 2 go-to Easter candies. They're Cadbury cream eggs and Reese's peanut butter eggs. You know, that's like my diabetes starter kit. You know?
I'll need one of those.
It's just so sad that they're not out year-round. And I really got jonesing for one right now.
There are places where that is, where it can.
You can get them year-round?
There's, I remember, I mean, it was in Boston, but it was like an Indian store, like, from India, you know, and it was like, they had like kind of like a knockoff, but they were identical, but you could get them year-round.
They're Cadbury cream eggs, but they start with letter K.
Yeah, something like that. There's 3 G's in the egg. Eggs. There's an extra G for sweet.
Well, I mentioned that because, you open up a Cadbury cream egg and it's always a surprise inside, right?
No.
There better not be.
They're pretty consistently why I buy them.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of Kinder eggs.
Yes. Yeah, those are...
Oh, yeah,
you don't know what
right.
you're getting with those.
Totally. You don't know what you're getting one of those, just like you don't know what's coming right now.
It's ominous, whatever it is.
So you have some stuff to deal with here. The battle ended. You are in this kind of big gallery space here in the middle of the 3rd floor of the Steelhaven. The last guard, Pinkie Pie, over there, went ahead and just kind of stealthed his way right through the elevator and shut it behind him. It's an elevator with 2 doors, one on either side. And now the elevator's closed off. And as soon as he did, alarms went off throughout the ship. The door further in to the ship, down the hallway that Legionnaire had jumped down at the end of episode 52, slammed shut, and the door to the little conference room in the south there has slammed shut as well. So you are, for all intents and purposes, stuck here in this room. And that is when Quickswitch comes over the intercom, taunting you, Sweet Spot. Can you believe that?
Just him?
Well, all of you, but specifically Sweet Spot.
I am very tauntable.
And at the end of the episode, all of you heard the sound of machinery underneath your feet. So let's just kind of quickly go around the room here, and I will ask that what were you doing while Quickswitch was monologuing? Start with you, Sweets, because you're always the fastest.
Well, I would get down off of the top of Magnum in the middle of the room there, knowing that I only have one shot left in my big gun. I will go around to the two bodies that are just outside of Magnum here and here, and I will collect up the magazines from both their weapons, inserting one into my rifle, and standing by this door, getting ready to hack it open, electronically that is, should the rest of my gang here be right behind me and ready to go. And I'll be looking over my shoulder at the rest of them.
Okay. What about you, Carapace?
I'm actually very proud. That was pretty much exactly what I was going to do, but for the whole party. So, like, I'm going to... All of my weapons that have non-full charges, instead of being like, oh, well, I've got one shot left, I'll do it. It's like, nope, get rid of that one, fully reload it, and pick up all the ammo and disseminate it around the party, so to make sure that we're all, fit to bear.
I will give Carapace a nod, showing him that I'm ready. And I do pay attention when he does stuff.
And if there is anybody that's not dead, I'll either give him a quick kick just to make sure that they're not going to get up in the middle of the combat. And I'll look at the big gun and give Wildstrike a nod knowingly and see what happens there.
Speaking of Wildstrike, what do you want to do? What were you doing while Quickswitch was taunting you? This must be pretty upsetting for you too.
It is.
It's the first time you heard Quickswitch's voice in a while.
That's right. It's very upsetting. Can't wait to find him. Which reminds me to check my gun, and I only have 8 shots left, so I'm going to swap out a fresh battery, get a full charge now, and I'm just going to go over, make sure my weapon's ready, nod to Carapace, ready to go.
A lot of nodding going on.
And bringing up the back over here, we got Magnum and Pythagoras. What would you like to do?
We're planning on getting mobile here, so probably not. We don't need a fortress at the moment. So Pythagoras will do a little head nod to Carapace and Wildstrike at the big gun and wiggle the battery. Are they going to respond at all, or?
There's a lot of nodding going on.
Oh yeah, put it back in, baby.
All right. He'll reattach the battery to the big gun.
How many shots does a fully charged one of these get?
You think you can get 4 shots out of a fully charged normal battery? So a normal 20 charge battery, you can get 4 shots out of that.
All right.
Takes up a good amount of power there, doesn't it?
I'm actually surprised it even can use normal batteries. I expected it to have a higher battery capacity.
You would think that it should have one, but in the kind of emergency situation where you guys kind of came in, you kind of feel that they maybe just grabbed it real quick and was like, all right, just grab whatever's available. We'll get it in there, make it work.
So if it had a higher battery charge, would it do more damage?
You don't think it would do more damage? You would just get more
higher
shots.
capacity battery. Probably could fit a much bigger one. I will shrink back and collapse back into full form Magnum mode. And I will keep Switchface talking to me as much as I can. But I will, as I'm talking, I'll head over to the door. And actually, you know what? I should let Pythagoras go over there. Do it. I don't know. I'll go over the door right now, and if we need him out, I can do it.
You might be good to use yourself as a barricade.
If you're separated, can you turn into your sensor bay and actually see what's moving underneath us?
I can try. I need to get better sensors. I'll switch to sensor bay mode instead to scan for now. And Pythagoras will go over to the door.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Okay, I need a perception check from you, Magnum, and whomever else is kind of looking around the room and just doing examination. I need perception checks from you as well. If you are not doing that, then tell me if there's anything mechanical you want to do in the meantime.
Can I put my ear to the black floor thing and then listen to that?
Yes, you can. Or you can attempt to.
Right, yeah. I have a 12.
You have a 12. Well, you hear a lot of kind of big noises from underneath you. I can tell you that it's not specifically coming from the room below you, but it does feel like it's coming from below the floor.
Okay.
All right, I got an 18 perception.
18 perception. All right. Well, the first thing I'm going to tell you about is when you transform back to your smaller sensor bay form, you do notice that there are cracks now in the glass floor or the transparent floor underneath you. You think that if you stayed in your large form for maybe a round longer, it probably would have cracked and you would have fallen through.
Ah, all right. Good to know.
But luckily, you didn't. So...
time to lay off the donut.
Lay off the donut shops. Be coming now.
The sound is coming from below you, and it seems to be spread out throughout the entire floor. Not just the floor of this room, but it feels like it's coming from all underneath you. So it even extends out into like the sections kind of like off to the east and the west. So it doesn't feel specifically located right beneath you.
What's the name of the ship?
The Steelhaven.
Is the Steelhaven a transformer?
It just occurred to me, like, I hope not.
Give me a culture check.
Culture.
Ooh, natural 20. 27.
27. Nicely done, Carapace.
Yeah.
I have one rank.
Wow.
Anyone else doing culture?
I also did a culture check of 24.
17?
Yeah, not as good as Carapace.
No.
24,
Cultured as a
17.
container of yogurt.
Ew. Carapace. You remember that this ship was commissioned specifically as a warship. Yeah, it was not it was never a transformer. It was never alive.
Okay.
Can Pythagoras access the panel on the door and try to get some sort of diagnostic?
So yeah, Pythagoras can go ahead and try to get access to the door panel, but I think Sweet Spot was also trying to do the same thing. So do one of you want to help the other? How do you want to approach this?
I will defer and be your assistant, sir. How may I help?
Just use your usual great skills, and that will be plenty.
Right. I will lick my thumbs and straighten out my curly mustache, so I'm now heroic again. And, okay, I'll hold this for you. You do that. Yep. And
Actually lift me up a little bit.
Yeah, just, okay,
high
right
up
there.
off the ground.
You got it?
It's mainly what I need.
It's not that tall of a door panel. I got a 24 to aid.
Alright, your help, I get a 25.
25. And are you just trying to get the door open?
Probably a good idea, yeah.
You said you're trying to get access to it, so like, what are you specifically trying to do?
Probably 2. Let's try to get it open before we do anything else, because
yeah, if they want us trapped in here, then we definitely don't want to be trapped in here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we figure out what's going on later.
So you start working on the door, and it does seem like it's coming, but you can also tell that it is a fairly secured system, because it looks like this is one of like the major security doors for the ship. So it is working. You are getting through, but you think it's going to take probably a round or two to complete the hack.
All right.
Wildstrike, what are you up to over next to the elevator there?
If I also realize that, I'll speak over my shoulder to the rest of the group. This might take us a couple moments, guys.
Don't take too long. Wildstrike get a 22 for perception. To look around, listen, figure what that noise is.
Okay. So you are specifically looking to try and figure out what the noise is.
Yeah.
You got 22, you said, huh? All right. That's pretty high. So as you are kind of poking around, trying to figure out what's going on here, you notice that the elevator door in front of you closes down, and you can actually see like the elevator shaft itself. Like you can kind of see the the sections on below it, because there'd be a little bit of a gap kind of where the elevator door closes. And as you kind of look through, you notice that the elevator shaft is closing off. So where the floor is, it's effectively extending over to through the shaft to cut the shaft off.
Oh, okay.
And kind of as you're looking at that, you kind of move around to the other side of the room and kind of see what's going on over there. You kind of wander over to where the staircase is, and you see the same thing happen on this staircase too. There's a section between decks, and you can see it closes off the staircase, seals that section of the deck off completely. And as you keep on looking and examining this, you can kind of see that all the sections of the flooring kind of in here, and even when you look through the glass, the kind of glass on the floor there into the deck below, you can see that the thickness between them is enough for this area to be cut off. And as you are looking, you do notice that there are some bots moving around on the floor below you. You can't exactly make out who they are, but you can see motion down there. And as you look, you can start to see that there's metal plates kind of coming in from the side to close off this glass floor, kind of like an iris of a camera, how it just kind of circles in and closes up. It's right now in the middle of doing all this, so it's not closed just yet. But you can estimate that it'll probably take 2 or 3 rounds, just say, in order to completely close off all of these sections.
I'll let everybody know that we're being closed off in here. The floors are sealing the staircases and the elevator.
I think there's 2 possibilities. They're either this section of the ship is about to separate, or they are about to eject us. Forcibly.
Zagreus will run over to Magnum. Get back, guys.
Okay.
Legionnaire will get back. They're going to reconnect as a robot. He's going to jump straight up in the air as high as he can and turn into a full-size defense bay and in midair and land on the glass window below him.
And your weight goes straight through the glass, and you fall into the floor below.
Happy birthday, dirtbags!
It's my party, and I'll fall if I want to.
Magnum, I will tell you what happens when you get to the floor below here. You fall through the glass, of course, and it shatters and breaks. And you fall straight through on top of the not only the conference table that was directly below, but also on top of 2 bots that were in that room examining the remains of that VTOL that slammed into the wall.
I remember that. Good times.
There was 3 bots in the room. One was 2 of them were standing below the glass there, and one of them was examining the impact site of that VTOL, and you fall right on top of 2 of them. So, I will say they're unconscious. But you do have one that is right next to you. Now, did Magnum go down with you, or did he stay up top?
You mean Pythagoras?
Pythagoras, yes, I'm sorry.
I think he would just ride on down on top.
Ride on down, okay.
Come on in, guys. The lounge is fine.
Yeah, once that opens up, Wild Strike will jump down.
I love hanging with you, man.
Nose first, Wild Strike?
Nose first. That's the only way I know how.
Nose first or nothing.
Pong.
Speaking of Legionnaire, who is controlling Legionnaire this time?
Looks like my turn today.
Yeah, Matt needs more characters to control.
Yeah, he's gonna jump down too. Wild Strike down.
Cool.
Assess the situation.
Sweet Spot hasn't gone down yet, has he?
No, I have not.
No, he hasn't. But then again, he hasn't been looking at a Hookerbot for a while.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
What exactly? Oh, that's dirty.
Yeah.
That is a dirty. Not safe for work, Michael.
We do have a rated R.
Sweet Spot, help me with this real quick.
Yep.
So I'm going to try and push the big cannon down the hole.
Okay,
Nice.
sure.
Do you want me to make an athletics check?
Yeah, let's do athletics. Why not?
And
Got to mount it on top of
10.
Magnum.
Yes.
So I have a 21.
21. I am fine with that. You go ahead and start dragging it over to the opening.
Yep.
And then Sweet Spot comes in from behind, just boom, checks it, knocks it right in.
Perfect.
Nothing but Magnum, baby.
Ow, what was that?
Don't
There's
worry
a gun
about
on my head.
it. It's an upgrade.
You guys dropped something.
And then we jumped out.
And the two of you jump on down. So, as I said, you had 3 enemy bots that were in this room. 2 are, well, I think only Magnum would know that 2 are below him. And you have 1 that is standing in front of the doorway there. What do you want to do about this?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, unless it's not my turn.
So I'm going to say that this is a surprise round for for all of you guys, because they were not expecting this.
No one expects a Spanish store.
The falseness guy.
Why don't you just go ahead and tell me if there's anything you want to do in regards to that enemy bot before we go into initiative rounds.
I would like to threaten him with the weapon and ask him what is going on with the floor above.
Okay.
Legionnaire will add to that intimidation there.
Okay.
Me too, but with the intention of, moving towards him and just grappling him.
Okay. Are we going to say a full intimidate checks all around for everyone?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Intimidate.
All right. Well, go ahead and pick who's going to be the primary, and then go ahead and roll up your intimidate.
I'll do primary.
Give you a +2.
I will give you +2.
I give you nothing. Rolled a 1, got a 9.
Oh, so close.
Wow. Only way you could miss it.
Yep.
All right, +2 and +2. Legionnaire got a 10, just enough. So 33 intimidate.
Oh, Jesus.
He'll point all his guns that are mounted on top, and his friends, which are considerably more intimidating than him. Tell us what's going on right now, dirtbag, or we're gonna atomize you.
He drops his gun. Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me! They're ejecting the top floor. They're ejecting the top floor of the ship.
All right, we safe down here?
He'll kind of just like nod his head real quick and just kind of point at the floor closing above you.
Talk faster.
As soon as the floor closes, we'll be airtight. That's it. That's
All
it
right,
right now, I swear.
faster. Where's Quickswitch? Now.
I think he'd be on the bridge. For the bridge, probably. The
What's
bridge.
the
I don't
fastest
know.
way to the bridge?
Well, the bridge is going to be gone in a minute if it's going to be ejected.
Son of a bitch.
But wait, don't hurt me. He's got a lab. There's a lab. He doesn't allow anyone in.
All right, where's that? Show me.
He will point towards Sweet Spot. Remember that when you guys were fighting in the lounge a couple episodes back? Remember that door that you were guarding?
I know that door exactly.
He
That's the
points in that direction. The door to the southeast. And I believe you had closed it last time before you guys headed up the stairs to the third deck 3.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so, because it would have been a little more secure that way.
Mm-hmm.
Did we just escape the bad guy and get away? That he was going to escape with us?
Yeah, possibly, but I think maybe whatever his lab thing is maybe the way to
Maybe he's not in the bridge.
defeat his plans.
It could be the factory for making the mind control things.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. All right, you, get in the closet.
Which?
That one over there,
Which one?
left, faster.
Pick one, doesn't matter. Oh, by the way,
Okay.
is there a code or a key?
To the lab? No, only he gets in there. Him and his guards.
All right. Now,
Clearly, he's not that intelligent to be a guard.
if Magnum's going to transform, put your head, lie down, face first on the ground. Don't look at anything.
Can I look at the floor?
All right, I'll be nice. You can look at the floor. Now he's going to take a pack of cigarettes and put it on the back of the guy's head. And he's going to make a little clicking sound. All right. This is a motion-sensitive explosive. It'll turn itself off in 15 minutes. But if you move before then, your head will no longer exist. Got it?
Give me a quick bluff check.
30.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, he believes you.
Beautiful.
You see his arms kind of like spread out on the floor, like staying as still as possible.
All right, good job. Keep it up. I need you might get out of this alive. No yelling either, because that could knock it off, all right?
Does he have a thing on his neck?
Good question. Make a perception check.
It's face down on the ground now. Should be
Yeah,
easy.
should be.
I only got a 12.
Doesn't look like there's any. You're convinced?
Can we search the bodies of the two that got knocked unconscious and see if they classified as guards that would have access to the lab?
Assuming that Magnum is going to transform and get off their corpses, then yes.
Oh, yeah,
I
I've
thought
already
he had to in
transformed.
order to-
I had to
Oh,
go over there. So I'm back to normal size. Off to the lab, guys. I think this guy's a little nervous. We don't want to be too close to him when he blows his face
Yep.
off.
Wildstrike and I have already moved over to the door to check it out.
I'll search the two unconscious guys real quick. 15.
a thresher blade, a polarity rifle, and a switchblade, a tactical switchblade.
No cards or anything?
Nope, no cards.
And then I'll start getting the big gun ready on the off chance that we decide to move.
Okay.
You are not going to leave that thing behind, are you?
I have
if
a
we can
feeling
help it.
stuff's gonna happen. Yeah.
So is this he closed this door before, right? Now, is this the locked door, or has he said it's further down?
I did not lock this door, so if it's locked now, then someone else did it.
Well, see if you can open it.
Okay. Wildstrike followed right up.
I'll ready my weapon just in case something's on the other side.
Okay.
I'll look at Magnum, nod at him to do the same, and open.
Draw his pepper.
Okay. You press the door open button. The door slides to the left, revealing the hallway in front of you. And you take a laser blast to the face.
Oh, he's the face.
In fact, one is coming at you, Sweet Spot. One is coming at you, Wild Strike. Let us see here. Coming after you, Sweet Spot, it's going to be a 26. And coming after you, Wild Strike, is going to be a 15.
I block it.
26? Man, that will hit.
I imagine it will. Total of 7 damage to you,
You
Sweets.
monster.
And you can see that the door that is to the door that's to the left-hand side of the hallway, because as you're looking down the hallway, there's one door to the left. There's 2 doors to the left.
Yep.
One of which is open and has 2 blasters sticking out of it. Looks like 2 bots are taking cover around the edge of the door and are firing, almost like they were expecting you to come this way.
Well, we weren't exactly subtle getting in here.
No, we were not.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and roll up some initiative then.
Hey, Mike. Do I get a chance to fire back since I was readying for that?
You did say you were readying, so yeah. Yep, you absolutely do get a chance. And you can take that shot before we get into initiative.
23 to hit.
23 to hit. Let's see, is that going to be a hit with the cover? Yes. Yes, that is a hit.
And 6 damage.
All right, so initiative.
I got a 23.11.
Carapace, what'd you get?
16.
16, noted. And Wild Strike, how about yourself?
a 6.
Ooh, that's not so great at all.
A 16?
Nope.
100?
And
1600?
1,000?
1600,000 ish, give or take.
And
more or less?
Magnum and Pythagoras. Shut up, you and let me speak. Magnum and Pythagoras, what'd you get?
14.02, and Legionnaire got 22.02.
Ooh, wow, that is pretty damn good.
Wow.
That just leaves my guys over here, and I got myself a 6, so it looks like I'm going last again. This is my lot in life. It's not that funny, Matt.
I'm not laughing at you.
Yeah, I know. All right, Sweet Spot, go.
Okay, let me see.
You guys might want to take cover for the moment.
So like I said, in that doorway are 2 bots. One is kind of standing up, the other is kneeling down, both of which have cover around the doorway and are shooting at the pair of you.
All right. Well, I will zip zoom. I will run down the hallway here, taking a double move to get there. Turn around, and unless these doors are open down here.
Those doors are not open.
All right. And I will just level my rifle down the hall back at them. So now we got them in a crossfire. Although I cannot shoot. Mike, did I happen to get a glance in the room as I passed?
Actually, yes, you did.
Please
and
reveal.
You know what? I will reveal that for you, and I think you're gonna like what you see.
What the fuck?
Is that?
So, Sweet, you run by, get yourself a quick look inside, and you notice that this kind of macabre scene in there. This medium-sized room looks like something out of a mad scientist's lair. The far wall is lined with a construction rig that is assembling tiny insect-like devices and storing them in energon-filled vats. You can see them crawling up the sides of the jar as they try to escape their containment. The torsos of several bots line the right-hand wall, clearly dead, and along the left-hand wall, bolted to it with several energon lines running into it, is a body. It's the opened torso of a black and purple bot. All of that is super macabre and super disturbing, but it's not the most important thing you see in the room. In the middle of the room is a familiar green, white, and red bot who looks like he is trying to disconnect something from the black and purple one against the wall. And yes, you recognize it as Quickswitch.
Fellas, I got eyes on our target, multiple targets, and the lab. The whole kit and caboodle. It's right down this way.
What you doing there, Legionnaire?
Alright, he's gonna go over, I don't know. Okay.
Could really use Legionnaire's weapon in this room right now.
Yeah, probably that's what he's gonna do. Gonna go down into the doorway here. I guess I'll just shoot the hallway. You're far enough away. I don't know if the blast will get the doorway.
Well, that'll depend on the range. If it's 50 feet, I'm in it. If it's 40 feet, I'm out of it.
Not 50 feet. 40 feet at max.
Okay, then I am safe. Though I do not feel that way. With him pointing that gun down here.
Legionnaire comes to the door and across from you, just points the gun in your direction.
I just say, why?
Yeah, he liked shooting Carapace so much, he's gonna expand. And he's not, me running him, not helping him, I'll tell you that. A 10 and a 13.
Oh no, that is not going to do anything good for you at all. Alright, Carapace. Are you going to redeem this party after Legionnaire's poor performance?
Well, if I hear that you have said that Quickswitch is in this place,
Yes.
He did.
okay, then I want to leave a mark in his body. So I'm gonna move up to there, and because I didn't necessarily know that, I'm just gonna take a shot at it with my
Red Star Conqueror.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. I rolled a 19 to hit.
19 is a hit. Awesome. Yeah, that'll do it.
Then I do 11 points of fire damage as I shoot to the guy that is kneeling down. And I don't aim for the face because I'm a gentleman.
Gentlemen, aim for the ass.
I was going to say, I fired the gun with my pinkies out.
Fancy killing you here.
I'm detecting an aura of class coming from over there. I don't understand it.
He's multi-classing.
Wow.
Jump down here, jump in front of the Legionnaire. I'll use this thing that I have never used before.
Yeah, we'll just leapfrog our way down the hall.
He will fire sheet lightning pistol.
Interesting.
Sheet lightning!
Which is a line. I don't know, 18 against both of them, or should I roll it twice?
How long is the line?
It's like 30 feet. 20 feet.
20 feet.
Just long enough. Yeah, it's a little bitty. So 18 and 17.
The 18 is a hit, the 17 is not.
Alright, 5 electricity damage. That's ARP.
5 electricity. No, I'm sorry. This was against EAC, right? So both are a hit.
Shocking, isn't it?
-5 and -5. Okay.
That is
so
non-lethal damage, by the way.
Like, that's going to make a fucking difference.
I know, when Carapace atomizes them, but just FYI.
Okay, Wild Strike.
Alright, I'm going to move up in front of the doorway and shoot. The kneeling one. 14.
The kneeling one, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, 14 is not going to do it.
Okay.
Got kind of close, but not quite there. All right. Well, with Wild Strike right in front of the door, these guys are going to come out of the booth.
And provoke.
So, wait, what? Are they provoking?
Do you have a melee weapon out?
Yeah.
When does he not?
I have my knife out.
You know what? That's true. Yeah, you never said you put it away. I assumed you put it away when you were examining the room upstairs, but
you assumed
maybe I was
incorrectly.
wrong.
He'll put it away in his chest.
Just hold it between his teeth the entire time.
Ooh. So let's see. One would provoke, the other one wouldn't. So yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a hit. Yeah, 25.
4 damage.
Respectable little pink.
You know, Wild Strike, I never do get a chance to really watch you work. It is amazing.
You just stab one of them as he just kind of saunters by you. Like, take that.
Don't you go anywhere.
No!
No one walks by me without getting cut.
That's sort of insulting to walk by someone and who's trying to kill you, you know?
So, Sweet Spot, we are at round 2, and it is up to you.
All right. It definitely is moving time. I already had the gun leveled, so I will take the shot. I suppose this one is first in my view. Mr. Blueberry.
Blueberry.
The red one was the one that was kneeling. The blue one is the one that was standing.
But they've come out of the little doorway there now? Is that correct?
They have, just for identification purposes.
Okay, then I will fire.
The red one is the one who has been attacked more.
Is the blue one in my way or not?
Are you targeting the blue one or the red one?
I'm targeting the first one that is in my view down this line. If it's the blue, so be it. If it's
That
the
would be
red,
the blue one.
Okay. Then that's the one I am definitely firing upon. No,
There's
I'm
a
not.
purple one right next to him. Oh, that's Wild Strike. I'm sorry.
Well, I
What'd you
may
get?
just have shot that purple one. I rolled a 1, which gives me a net 10.
1.
Yeah.
What's your damage anyway?
It's 10 points.
10 points?
10 points of damage. Not too much. Not terribly damaging for a bot.
You may start to make dogs' heads explode if you keep talking that way.
You know what? I'll say, Wild Strike, you only take half of that.
What?
Because he rolled a 1 and was aiming a gun at you.
Fire. So I take 5.
Yeah.
I glare at Sweet Spot. Ooh, you're next.
All right, time to put this gun away. Clearly, it's defective. I don't know. This battery pack was from the other weapon. Maybe it threw off the sights or something.
Oh, evil electricity. That's why. God, he's got a good long run down that hallway.
I do.
Why did you buy the Decepticon Bane rifle? All right, Legionnaire.
I'm done.
Legionnaire. All right.
That's a good place. Fire due north.
Fire right into the wall. Go right to the south of the bad guys. Shoot up at them. The hallway. You gotta be kidding me. 2 8s.
Oh. No. Wow. Yeah.
He's gonna check to see if the gun cap is on.
This has been a very polarizing day for you guys, hasn't it? Like really low rolls and then the occasional just passive blast.
Really? Who puts on the safety in the middle of a battle? Why are you all looking at me?
All right, so that is a laser shotgun against both of the guards, and both of those are misses. Sorry to say, but let me roll really quick to see if you are gonna hit anything inside the room. And is high or low good for you?
Of course.
High. Luckily, you aim the blast just a little bit higher, so the effect goes over the tanks full of Cerebro shells.
Those things swimming in energon?
Effectively, yeah.
Oh.
Ew.
Explodey stuff.
That could be bad. Okay, finally, I get to take a turn with Quickswitch. Quickswitch starts moving towards the door. You two, delay them. And Quickswitch transforms and drives through the doorway, knocking over one of his own guards, because that's the only way he can get through the doorway, and starts heading down towards Sweet Spot.
Does that provoke?
That actually will provoke because he's going up by you. He would also provoke from Legionnaire if you got a melee weapon. I don't think you do.
23 to hit.
KAC 23 is a hit.
Mighty 2 damage.
Mighty 2.
Mighty 2 damage. Okay. So that is a hit. A little bit of things happening on that one. Let's see. I will just rotate this guard to indicate that he is prone. Or he is on the ground. And Sweet Spot, I need you to make a reflex save. And if you don't want to, you can just take it as Quickswitch drives right into you.
Ooh, on the receiving end.
Yeah, I will take that reflex save.
And also, Sweet Spot, you notice that the door opens behind you as Quickswitch moves towards you.
Oh. Did I notice that in time for me to react to that?
It's kind of happening at the same time, but if you make the reflex save, if you would like to go through the doorway or something like that, if you'd prefer, then you can. So you notice that the door has opened.
Okay, instead of taking the full brunt of the charge that he's doing, I would like to kind of do the hop over him to dodge as my reflex save, but
okay,
grab onto some part of his tail as he's going so that he drags me with him.
Okay.
Modify the roll as you see fit.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Right, so here is the reflex save at hand.
Nice.
23 is what was rolled. Actually, a 15, but with the modifiers, it's 23.
Quickswitch drives straight towards you, about to take your legs off. But you see it coming. You hear the engine revving from the other room. You know what that's like. You're a Velocitronian, of course you know.
Ooh, 6 cylinders? Nice.
Oh no, this is an 8-cylinder number over here.
Oh my.
He's got some power behind it.
So someone's been juicing.
Oh my.
What is his form again?
He is currently an armored car of some kind. So he comes right around the corner, out from the doorway, knocking over one of his guards, and straight down the hallway towards you. You see him coming, and you get down in your stance, jump up, and roll right over his form. He just launches right under you, and you hear the door opening behind you as you are doing this. You manage to successfully roll over him, avoiding the big hit, and give me one acrobatics check to see if you can latch onto his, effectively his fins.
Yes.
All right. Ooh. I rolled a 14 with modifiers is a 29, my good friend. 29.
You
yes, sir.
Dig your arm. You grab right onto the fin as he is moving by, and he keeps on going through the doorway. And now you are going behind him, being dragged.
Really, who puts a fin on an armored car?
5, 10.
Oh, I'm going to regret this.
Let's see here. Anyone who would like can make a life science check. Or a culture check.
Life science. I can't do that if I wanted to. Ooh, man, my culture has been on fire. 19 plus 7, 26.
Damn.
Dagger's got 24 for life science.
24 on life science. All right, good. Pythagoras, you notice on Quickswitch as he drives by that there are a lot more parts on him than are relevant for a car. So you would think that he has more than one mode.
Oh, okay.
And Carapace, you recall hearing rumors, and I suppose you would even remember a little bit of like the talks you've had with him, like before the rest of the crew came back from Metallicus. You are quite confident that he has more than 3 modes.
Oh shit!
More than 3, you say?
Mm-hmm.
So he's got bot, armored car. Did we know what he did? Did he do a different one before?
I don't think we've ever seen him transform before.
Wild Strike, you would know he has a jet mode. Because remember he got you in Ironhide?
That's right.
Okay, so jet, car, robot, barber chair.
Barber chair, yeah. That's most likely.
Yeah. All the evidence leads in that direction.
Well, right.
Get the red and white going.
Right now, he's a stairmaster.
Oh.
Let's see. On your turn, Sweet Spot, I'm going to have you probably roll another save and probably a little bit of damage from being shoved face first down some stairs. But it is not your turn yet. So,
cool.
Carapace, it is
We're
your turn.
We need Wild Strike to go after him. I don't know. Who else is fast enough?
If I do a double move, like I can land right on his square, so I can kind of just like jump on top of him.
Oh, nice.
But I don't know what the rules are for that because it's not a normal.
Grab onto my ankles. Let's make a chain.
Technically, I can't charge because you're like even moving through allies, I would be. So I guess the question is, do you want me to go after him, or do you want me to deal with the people that are in front of us? Because I'm not fast. Fast is not my.
We probably should have. Maybe you should deal with the people in front of us because
I'm going to do my best to make sure that he doesn't get away. But if you guys want to clean up that mess and then catch me up ASAP, I'll delay him as long as I can.
Somebody that's got some actual speed.
The Legionnaire can turn into a truck. I don't know how fast he is.
I'm not sure that I want to be between a truck charging to catch up and an armored car. That could stop at any moment.
Well, wouldn't you like to be part of the race?
See, Sweet Spot would love to do this if he was actually driving himself.
Yes.
So I'm going to take a shot at Red Guy in front of me. If he can make an attack of opportunity, he can.
Both of them have range weapons out, so they cannot right now.
Okay. Then I hit a 23 to hit.
Boom. Yep, that's a hit.
Okay, and he takes 15 electricity damage.
Damn.
And then the other guy takes 8. And I'm going to make a acrobatics check, which I roll average. So that is a 20. Nope. So I was going to try and move through their squares, but I do not. So, because they are not 0.
Well, you're trying to get into the room?
Yes.
Okay.
But I am not good enough.
Okay. Carapace tells you. Magnum, what would you like to do?
Shall I pursue, guys?
Just don't get in the way.
What?
Just don't get in the way.
There's an upper part. There's an upper part of the hallway, isn't there? I don't know. I mean, he's the second fastest one here at this point. Except, Wild Strike's obviously the fastest. Wow, I'm getting it.
I'll give you that one.
Great deal. Some sarcasm coming from her. Alright, I'll let Carapace deal with these guys.
You got a bot in front of you, or 2 spaces in front of you. You got another bot that is prone behind him, blocking the doorway. You would have to... I don't think you quite have enough movement to get anywhere really close to Sweet Spot and Quickswitch at the moment. You could potentially get into the laboratory here and see what's going on in there.
How do we do that? Acrobatics?
Yeah, it's to move through their square, it's 20 plus 1.5 times their CR. So assuming they're at least 4, it's going to be 26 or higher. And they're probably higher than that. And since technically there are 2 of them, it would be 2 higher as well. So minimum 28.
It's not impossible, though. It's improbable.
Right.
Alright, I guess just shoot at this guy.
Shoot at the red dude?
Shoot at both of them. These little sheet lightning just plug in. And I'll try a full attack.
Oh my.
Got a 9 for the first attack. And a 24 for the second attack. Which actually would be the second attack for the first attack, if you get my drift.
Even though he's prone, so yep, not a problem. Plus that was a nat 20, wasn't it?
Nat 20, yeah.
Nice. So yes, that is a hit. A hit.
So if we take the damage from the first one, which is 2, or should I take the damage from the second one? Because we roll damage once, right?
Yeah, take the damage from the first one, but double it.
Alright, so it's 4 electricity damage then.
4 electricity damage. It's just a little pistol, Just like a zap zap. That's all it is. Say it with me, man. Zap zap.
Zip, zip. Pew pew.
Don't forget, if you use the awesome sound effects, you get +1.
Oh. Blurb, blurb, blurb.
Nice.
And 23 to hit the first guy, and 9 to hit the second one. So, assuming I hit the first guy, it's 2.
23 is a hit, however, a 9 certainly is not.
So that's 2 for the red guy.
2 for Rojo. Rojo.
Raj.
I'm done.
Right, Wild Strike, I can see you plodding over there. What you gonna do?
Wild Strike starts running, transforms into a jet, and flies into Quickswitch.
Nice. So you're gonna try and ram?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
And since he is a vehicle at the moment, it's based off of our piloting checks.
Ooh.
That poor devil.
So he can attempt a piloting check to avoid being hit with the DC equal to my piloting check.
He's in trouble.
I get a 25.
So effectively it's an opposed piloting check?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, bring it.
It's one of the best things I've ever seen. A jet flying down a hallway.
I am both very impressed and very terrified.
Oh my God.
Hey, you're the action guy right now. You're hanging off the back of a truck, I mean.
Yep, this is the action cinematic trope. Every action sequence needs one of these.
Doesn't usually have stairs in it, but, variety.
Hey, That's just how we roll.
Okay. Sweet Spot.
Yes.
I'm right. I know we're in the middle of something here. So, Sweet Spot, I need a reflex save.
Okay. My reflex save is 17.
Ooh, 17. Not bad.
100?
But not great.
1,000-ish? Give or take, more or less?
He made the sound. He went, "Arrgh!"
So here's what happens. Quickswitch is driving down the stairs, and Wildstrike is coming up right behind him. As he gets closer, Quickswitch transforms in response as a reaction to your charge. He transforms into a mechanical wolf and jumps out of the way, and you go flying under him. How far down do you want to go?
I'll go to the end here. That'll be the end of my move.
Okay.
You still have move action?
No, because it's a full action.
Okay.
Charge is up full. And I am actually going to move you down to the next section of the map.
Move us.
Oh, I see. That's not the end of the stairs. I see.
So the stairs continue down, and they head down to the lower section of the ship, it's effectively deck 1. So your charge ends right about there.
Okay.
Now, to deal with Sweet Spot. With a 17, that was not enough to hang on to him as he was transforming. So the fin that was in the back of a Quickswitch, as he is shifting his parts around, that fin all of a sudden doesn't exist anymore and is pulled back into his body. So you are trying to hold on to it, and all of a sudden it just goes out of the way, and you let go, and you fall to the stairs.
Quickswitch has an innie.
You take a little bit of falling damage from the impact on that one. Sweet Spot, you only take 1 point of damage, though.
Ow. My pride.
Good, you need to be part of a pride, right? Well, that's lions, isn't it? Wolves are pack. Conclave?
Well, yeah, wolves are packs.
They come in packs of 4.
Okay, so that was you, Wildstrike. So that was a full action for the charge. Okay, good. We're set on that. Let's see here. That brings it back up to the guard's turn. Blue dude gets himself back up and takes a guarded step in front of Legionnaire to try and do what his boss just told him to do. And the red guy backs up a 5-foot step, or a guarded step, again to try and block the hallway to prevent you guys from going after them. Both are going to take a shot. First one is going to shoot at Legionnaire. And red is going to shoot at Magnum, blue shooting at Legionnaire. Let's see here. So that's a 25 against you, Magnum, and it's going to be an unnatural 20 against Legionnaire.
I don't remember what his AC is. Hold on, I'll be right with you.
A 20 does not hit Legionnaire.
Okay, it's 23. Okay. It does hit, the first one does hit Magnum, though, of course.
Total of 7 electricity damage to Magnum. Zappy zappy.
Boy.
Now, back to the top here. Sweet Spot, you are on the stairs. You are prone, unfortunately, because you fell, but Quickswitch is standing right next to you in his wolf form.
If I may take a moment to digress with a short story. All throughout my life, the games that I have played, role-playing games, one of the nemesis? Yeah. One of the creatures that always seems to kill my characters are dogs or canines of some sort. One time we went to hell, and it was Cerberus. Another time, it was a pack of wargs. another time, I figured I'd play Shadowrun, right? No dogs in Shadowrun. Who puts dogs in Shadowrun?
Hellhounds.
I'll tell you, the bad bad guys that are protecting some magical shit. They put in dogs, and I got killed by them. So, this whole Transformers thing comes up, and Mike's like, "Yeah, you want to play? Sure." There can't be any dogs in Transformers. I am certain now that I am going to die. There is no way around it. This is my fate. I have come to accept it. So,
I am so
with
playing
that
a
being
wolf
said,
in one of your games coming up.
I am ready for this. So, since I'm prone, prone on stairs is not a great thing. And there's wait, he's a wolf now? What the hell? I will get up and I will.
Owl get up? No, wolf.
I will get up. And I will jump onto the back of the wolf.
Okay.
And attempt to straddle him like a big horse, and hopefully he won't be able to bite me.
You're gonna want to do a CMB check then, won't you?
Yeah.
You gonna try to grapple this bad boy?
Yeah, there's no handle animal in this game, is there?
It's actually under survival.
Son of a bitch. Which I probably don't have either. Well, it's not bad. So what am I doing? I'm doing a CMB attack.
CMB for a grapple there.
Okay.
So to beat his normal KAC plus 8.
Good luck.
Bum, bum, bum.
Base attack plus strength.
Yeah, so just my CMB.
If his AC was a 1, you wouldn't make
12. Yeah, nothing. Nothing going on.
What'd you get there, Adam?
I got a 12.
It doesn't matter what you got. Oh. Nope. A 12 will not beat his CAC plus 8.
I have a feeling that I'm going to be right next to Wild Strike in a moment. Though not on my feet.
All right. Legionnaire.
Firing his obtuse corona in such a way that it will hit the two of them.
Here comes the Rona.
As per usual, there's one high, one low. 22.
22 is a hit.
To hit red.
That's a hit.
12 damage. And a 6 for the other one.
That's a kill on red.
Alright. So that was just a single standard attack. So he is going to move by this dude.
You gonna do a full attack again, or?
I didn't do a full attack. I just did one attack. I was hoping to knock one down, so I go by.
You did. You did.
Movement is 30. I don't know what his truck movement is. That's fine. Let's just do 30. 8, 5, 10, 15.
Does he have a melee weapon out? Blue?
No, he does not.
20, 25, 30. Coming to save ya. Sweet spot.
So is Legionnaire just running, or is he transforming and driving down?
Considering how close he is at this point, probably shouldn't. Unless he can get more speed, but I have no idea how much his vehicle speed is. So I'm just going to stick with robot. Because we know the speed, that speed. So.
I don't. Unless you can move as part. Unless you can transform as part of a move action, you can only do one or the other. So.
You can transform as part of a move action.
Oh, can you?
As long as you have a +1 to BAB, then nice. Yes, you can.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure Legionnaire has more than +1 right now.
Would, but I don't think there's an advantage unless you guys have a thought on that. I'm sure Carapace can pull this guy apart. I'm done. Legionnaire's done.
Which brings it over to the Switch of Quick. What does Quickswitch want to do?
Back at the moon.
I've heard your tires are very tasty.
No.
Let's see here.
I'm actually having flashbacks of the never-ending story The wolf thing at the end.
Oh, that thing's terrible.
Nothing.
Yes. A child movie, no less.
Well, I mean, once the horse drowned, all bets were off.
Atreyu.
Yep.
Artex.
Atreyu and Artense.
Alright, here's what's gonna happen to you, sweets. So, Quickswitch is facing you down. You will not stop me. Your friends will not stop me. Your friend Wildstrike, no matter how fast he is, will not stop me. And he brings a weapon to bear from his back in wolf mode.
Even more terrifying.
Rolls a 25 to hit ya.
Wait, 25 you say? A 25?
You're prone.
25.
Yeah, that actually gets me. Couldn't let me hope for just a second, could you?
So this gun pops up out of his back, and you can see this kind of like blue gas kind of like leaking off of it.
Oh, dear Prime.
He takes aim right at your face.
Why the face? Look, my chest is right here, dude.
And he'll shoot you next time.
Always the face.
God damn it.
Always the face.
Now I'm going to lose sleep for another 2 weeks.
This is Circuit reporting for the Iacon newsfeed with breaking news on this day, 6th Cycle 04. Empire of Rust was created, written, and GM'd by Michael Ordway. Carapace is played by Patrick Finn. Wildstrike the Decepticon is played by Mike M. Rex, Blazer, Grazer, and Laser are played by Rob Muller. Pythagoras and Magnum are played by Matthew G., and Adam A. Chu plays Sweet Spot, junior representative of Velocitron. Stay up to the nanosecond on all the latest news on Cybertron and beyond by tuning into the Transmissions Network. Please support our show by going to transmissionspodcast.com/rust. Until next time, Cybertron, this is Circuit signing off.